Hello Dreamers and welcome to the Reddit review in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Later today, there's going to be a huge spiral stream, hopefully double spiral, but lately my spirals were so epic that I literally need the whole stream to do just one dream snap. But maybe tomorrow will be an exception. I feel like I have a decent idea what I want to do, so maybe we're not going to spiral this hard. By tomorrow, I mean today. I'm recording this on Wednesday, but if you're watching this, the stream is going to happen 12 p.m., 12:30 and this p.m. EST on the same day. So I would love to see you there. Come spiral with us, get some input on my dream snap, and try to keep me from completely losing my mind. I would really appreciate it. All right, thank you so much. Let's jump right into it. Finally got the bucket to go with the physical one. So I've seen quite a few shots people posting about these buckets in real life, and I was every time I'm blown away how spot on it looks. Like, look at this compared to this. It's like such a great interpretation. It looks spot on. It looks a little bit more colorful, which is great. And this bucket looks very nice in real life too. And I can just imagine eating popcorn from it. I eat popcorn quite a lot. Well, not a lot, maybe a couple times a month. So if I ever see this on sale, I will definitely get it. New critter results. All right, so the polls for critters are over. And here are the official results. So we're getting a dragon of cottagecore aesthetic with flower attire and also flower crown and also theme-specific trail. So this dragon is going to have a trail. I don't think dragons have trails in this game. I know some very specific critters have trails, like Candy Trail for the Candy Crocodile. Who else has a trail? I can't even think from the bottom of my head who else has a trail. That might be it, actually. So this is, I mean, the mystic, the whimsical critters, I think, have a trail, but this would be very interesting to see a flowery dragon with a flower crown. I love flowers, and I love dragons, so I'm pretty happy with this choice. I think it's gonna look amazing. Button flowers everywhere. Okay, come on, this looks just like that flower. Where is this? Wow, this looks amazing. Like, all you need is a couple of sparkles just coming off of it, and you got yourself an exact copy. I love posts when people just post something from real life that looks just like in DDV. This is really spot on find. Critter voting results be like, I'll have a cottagecore dragon with a flowery attire. How original. And a flower crown. Daring today, aren't we? I know, I feel like if you are going for a flowery attire, any other options did not make sense for the head. So the flower crown does make sense to me. After 2 years, I've finally decorated. Here is my plaza. Let's take a look. Okay, nice looking center of the plaza. Yes, very efficient layout in the corner. I do not believe this is your first time decorating. I'm sorry, this looks way too good for the first time. Little flower shop in a corner. Wow, I love these little islands of plants and bushes and trees. That layout is so nice and efficient. I'm sorry, I do not believe this is your first time. And I do see stuff going on in the meadows. I don't know if it's finished or if it's work in progress. But once you start decorating, once you get the satisfying feeling of finishing one biome, I feel like you're just not going to be able to stop. You're just going to want to decorate every single biome there is. So I think your valley is going to be decorated in no time. Furniture, there should be cooking stations but aren't. The barbecue, yeah, that makes absolute sense. I wish when you cook in it, it would open the grill and would put like a little, I don't know, pot, I guess, on the grill. That makes sense. Do people do that? Do anybody put like a pot on the grill? I don't know. The cauldron as a cooking station. Well, we have the Scars one. Scars Volcano is a cooking station. I wouldn't mind throwing my ingredients into this cauldron. Okay, this is adorable. The little kitty oven. Yes. And like make the textures of the stuff, like make it look cartoonish. Add like that cartoon filter on all the ingredients. It's gonna look amazing. Okay, this I completely agree. It literally already has a pot. All you need to do is be able to throw ingredients in it. Yeah, good points. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more, but I agree. We need all these items to become cooking stations. Petition for this to be in the premium shop. New Orleans Gazebo. This one was a Star Path reward, right? Yeah, it's one of the best looking gazebos, and I'm sure they're gonna bring it into premium shop. They usually do bring the best Star Path items in the premium shops for people who miss them, and if I were to guess, we're gonna see it in the premium shop in the next update. New companion vote so far. Florals for spring. Groundbreaking. I don't know why so many people like making fun of the fact that people went for the most obvious choices. Like, now I personally would probably prefer a wizarding dragon. I that's what I voted for. But I don't mind the flowery dragon. It makes sense. We don't have that many flowery critters. Do we have any flowery critters? I think that's a good choice. Very excited for the update. But does Peter Pan look off to anyone? Okay, so I've been actually seeing quite a few comments about Peter Pan looking off. I actually did watch Peter Pan 2 days ago. The whole movie, the original one. And let me just tell you, there were a few moments in there where I was like, yeah, that was a different time. It's you can tell it's an old movie. But speaking of the Peter Pan's appearance, I feel like he looks pretty spot on. It does look a little bit off. I guess they tried to make him look prettier, because like he looks a little bit strange in the movie too. I guess they just tried to make him less strange, make him like give him eyes that match all other character, because I think he has smaller eyes if I remember correctly, and maybe his eyebrows are not as tall, and his hair, he kind of does have like balding on the sides, so I guess they decided to fix the two. I guess those things combined kind of make him look off, but I feel like they're gonna probably fix it at some point, just like they did with Belle, if enough people complain. I personally, I don't know, he looks kind of fine to me, but I said the same about original Belle. I wouldn't mind if they change him to be closer to the original, but I also don't mind this version. He looks kind of impish and mischievous. If you gave me 2 words to describe Peter Pan, those would be the words. Which I guess is right for the character. Exactly. Like, I don't know. I feel like he looks pretty close. Like, I feel like he looked more impish in the movie. I mean, I might be completely off. I'm no designer, but I feel like he looks like more normal. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe people don't want him to look normal. They want him to look just like he looks in the movie. Yeah, I guess people are still recovering from Belle disaster, so I guess Peter Pan in comparison doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, a lot of people actually agreeing that it kind of feels on brand. I feel like it does match his character pretty well. He's always been creepy to me, so this is just an accurate depiction. Yeah, that's how I felt. He looked very strange in the movie. I think it was on purpose, because he is... I don't think he's meant to be human. He's meant to be like a male pixie, right? So he shouldn't look like a human. I feel like what they did in Disney Dreamlight Valley, they kind of tried to make him look more human, which is, I don't know, it's really hard to tell from just still picture. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see how it feels to interact with him. I kind of do want him to be a little bit creepy, so to get that feeling just like in the movie. It's been 637 days since the Red Rose was added to the game, and it still doesn't have a single function, use, or crafting application. 637 days. No way, that's like 2 years. Really? It's been that long? Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I feel like we should be able to craft rose bushes. Like the similar kind that we have from Storybook Vale, but maybe like an actual, maybe little fence. Or maybe just little like I don't know, just like a little topiary that we can like maybe combine together to make a wall, or even different sizes of sections. Maybe we can make like a curved one, we can make a straight one, so then we can combine them to make like nice patterns. I feel like there's so many possibilities for the roses. I hope they do something with them. Hidden in plain sight. Wow, that is good. That is really good. I love how I'm guessing it's Waldo, right? Wait, I didn't even realize we have this hat. We'll literally have Waldo in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Had what I thought was a great idea for this week Dream Snap, only to try and submit and realize you cannot use Touch of Magic. Oh. Okay, never mind. So we don't have these outfits. These are custom made, right? Yeah, that makes sense. It is a great idea, though. I do wish we had a red and white striped shirt. It does look pretty cool. Well, we might never get Touch of Magic in Dream Snaps, But there are going to be Touch of Magic Star Snaps very soon. If you haven't checked out the Star Snaps on Dreamers Portal, the link in the description. It's a fun community competition. Right now we are finishing our first ever competition, the Prince of the Sea, where Eric is the star, and the voting was so much fun. I cannot wait to see who is going to win, because there is so many shots that, in my opinion, deserve to win. I'm really curious what the numbers are going to say. Does anyone else have raccoons that look like as though they in need of medical assistance? Yeah, they don't seem so good. To be fair, it does happen every once in a while, with some critters just behaving very weirdly, walking into each other. Unfortunately, the critter algorithm, the pathfinding for them is not that great, so sometimes they would glitch out and do some weird things like this. But it makes for funny clips. When are the devs ever going to figure out what to do with this? The crystals. I'm pretty sure there are recipes we can use crystals for. I don't remember exactly what, but I'm sure there is one or two recipes. Let me see, comments are gonna know. I'm pretty sure I used them before. A pretty rare crystal used for crafting. That's what it says. Wait, are you telling me there's literally nothing you can craft with it? Crystal paths! Oh my god, sign me up. Yes, please. I swear I used them in the recipe before. I just don't remember what. Am I crazy? We have so many resources like this, especially in the DLCs. I'm drowning in plastic and copper. My god, plastic is one of the most difficult and most required for almost every recipe, like nice recipe and every quest. There was so much plastic needed completing this DLC. I don't know how you're drowning in it. Plastic, for me personally, is one of the rarest resources and the hardest to come by, because you have to either fish for it or hope that watering those or digging, I forgot, whatever the obstacle is in the story, in the docks. And copper, I feel like there was a few pretty good recipes with copper as well, so that's not the resource I'm drowning in either. Oasis glass. Now that one I'm pretty confident is used for something, I think. Why do I feel like I use all of this stuff in crafting? I haven't done any crafting in a while. Alright, please let me know in the comments. Are those purple crystals from Forgotten Lands are really not used in a single recipe? At the very least, these crystals look very pretty at the night. I use them a lot as in my dream snaps when I need to add a little purple glow and just spice up the scene. It's a pretty good item for that. But yeah, you definitely don't need that many of it. Eric is in need of a dream style. Tell me about it. I know, and I feel like he's gonna get one next update. We're getting Max, and the Japanese article, if you watched my previous video, basically says that we're gonna get some Eric-inspired outfit, which I think is just a bad translation for a dream style. Eric needs a meaning in this game. Bro is the only one who hasn't been part of the Star Pass in forever. That's a good point. I feel like on one hand you might be thinking, okay, Eric is a character that is not the easiest to get. You have to progress with Ursula, then you have to progress with Ariel, then you have to unlock Eric. But then you think about other characters that they do require in Star Pass that are even harder to get. Like anybody in the end of the story, like characters like not Forgotten, like Nightmare Before Christmas characters, some of the later Realm characters. They're requiring a lot of characters that are much harder to get than Eric. So I don't understand why can't Eric get some action? And yes, more blueprints. Restock Eric's blueprint table. It feels like an afterthought at this point. I thought when I first unlocked it, it was gonna be like a mechanic that is gonna keep giving us things throughout the life of the game, and then after you get like 5 items, it basically turns off forever. A little bit disappointing. And Narnia-inspired build. Ooh, that looks good. I love the variety of trees. We got a castle and the statues. It's been so long since I watched Chronics of Narnia. I probably watched it when I was a baby. How old? That movie is like 2000, probably, something like that. Because I remember I was very little when I watched it. And I do not remember anything except the fact that you go through the closet to get to the Narnia. And that the place looks crazy. But yeah, this is a very sick build. Boisterous Cupcake. Wow, what a name. My botanical themed peaceful meadow. It is botanical. You meant flowers, right? You just drowned your peaceful meadow in flowers, which is honestly such a good choice because flowers are so small. You can decorate very organically around the ponds. Oh my god. Literally the entire meadow is flowers and like pink trees and bushes. Genius. It looks absolutely stunning. Well done. I finally finished my storage island. I love me some good storage island. Ooh, I like it. Central hub. Very nice. With crafting and crafting. Ooh, I should bring my crafting station there. That looks very... I love your central hub. It's so good. Oh, wow. This is literally just like mine in terms of like layout, but you definitely use different styles for it. That is clean. That is very clean. But layout is spot on. And you actually managed to put chests in a circle, which is not easy to do at all. Oh, wow. Every area is just a circle. That is incredible. What a consistent, beautiful way of making... Wow. Honestly, this blows my storage out of the water completely. And you made like these circles of exact the size that you need to place all the chests in a circle. Absolutely genius. 9 areas with a main hub in the middle. This is absolutely genius storage island. I'm in love with everything I'm seeing. Top notch. Makes me redo my whole island. I probably will at some point once I finish decorating my valley, which hopefully, well, not hopefully, the goal is to finish my valley this year, so I still have a couple months to do it. Absolutely fantastic build. All right, I feel like we got to finish this on this note. This was like a peak of this video. I just love that storage island so much. And I've also heard that a lot of people got converted to the idea of making a storage island after watching me build one. And after watching this, I bet even more people are gonna get converted. You cannot do anything like this inside. Like, imagine you could do like every area like a separate room, but it's so much easier to navigate outside. You just go into every area. All of them are leading into like the central hub. Absolutely stunning. Well done. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later in the spiral. Goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?